Okay, hello guys, I'm back. It is 9 o'clock. Oh, somehow. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's kind of beef these up a little bit. All right, guys, I'm just listening to a fellow young artist on YouTube. He goes by, what was it, Brett Park? I thought it was Brett Paintz. But yeah, he's oh, young artist. I think he was going to school. See, didn't. There's no about on his page. He's based out of Los Angeles. 22 years old. Emerging artist. Makes fun videos. Yep, love his videos. He's everywhere at Brett Paint. Hey, the winged Pikmin. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. Just hanging out and painting. So, yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Is filling in these flowers. Hopefully, get this one done tonight. And keep moving on. Keep moving on. Hello. Not sure if we're still there. The winged Pikmin. We gotta come up with a short name. Winged Pikmin? Not sure. Or I could just say the whole entire name every time. That works. I can do that. Yeah, as I was saying, I was just listening to another YouTube content creator, artist out of LA. His name is Brett Park, and he does some good videos. Love his paintings. Yeah, right now he's live on his channel roasting art. Roasted art. I forgot. I was trying to find something to play in the background. that won't get me copyrighted.
In your quest
No,
for
no, no.
acne
What are you
relief,
doing?
you've probably tried this.
Oh my god, that's my stupid iPad. Dude, again. My older iPad is being a pain in the butt because I should go get my... Dude, I am not selecting any of this stuff. Please, stop. Doesn't even register my finger anymore. It's like, oh, you don't have the Apple Pencil on you? Screw you. I'm not going to do anything you want me to do. I won't scroll. I will select stuff that you don't even want. Lo-fi, hip-hop, radio, mellow, chill. See, I don't know any of these that aren't going to get me copyrighted. Other than Lo-Fi Girl, I think. Yeah, the ones that have higher views, you got to be careful of. Gentle rain, calm your anxiety, relaxing music. Lo-fi hip-hop. Headphones, girls. We'll try that. We won't have it go too crazy. So I hope everybody's doing okay today. Yeah, we're just going to be working on this painting. So if you just want a chill stream, you can hang out with me. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. If not, you just hang and watch. And maybe I'll say something. Well, I guess I was not very interesting. Everybody left, and it's just... Is it me? It's just me watching myself. That's always fun. It's always fun when you're watching yourself through the internet. Watching your own channel. Just watching. Actually, I'm not even watching. It's just on. I'm not even here. I'm listening to somebody else's channel while I'm painting. So I'm not even paying attention to my own chat. But nobody's here, so we're just gonna talk about how nobody's here watching. Actually, I can't say that because really YouTube doesn't. I don't think they are able to show you in real time your numbers. Maybe if you pay for it, if you give them money, they will do that for you. Because when I look at my views after the video is done or the live is done, there's like quite a few views for my small channel. So assuming people just pop in, they pop out. Okay, I guess we can move on to our next color, which is going to be a mix of where is it? Our light magenta. We need a little bit more of that. Light magenta. Okay, light magenta. Oh, excuse me. And our primary magenta. Well, let's see. The winged Pikmin. Who are you, winged Pikmin? We're going to check you out. Okay. Okay. Random video cringe. Decayed Brigade slide into reading 2018. Scared LA Slider shoe. Yeah, you got some views. Crazy. Alright. Let's go back. That's cool. Who else is online? Ooh. James Calm uploaded Luna Forgotten Fantasy at the Shed. Oh, no, go back. I wanted it to open up a new thing. Let's do it this way. We will open up this channel. And then we will go to, no, I don't want that. Go home. And then we'll see if our buddy Emmett is still alive. I don't think he is, though. Oh, he might still be live. Let's see. Interesting. Nice. Is that Christmas outfit? So we got a little bit of that left, and we will put a tad bit of this primary magenta in here. Okay. Okay, next band. Hopefully this one is a little darker. If not, we might have to. Uh-oh. Iowa. Oh, hey Brian. Sorry I missed you. I had a window over my chat. Hope you're doing well. Just, oh man, I'm not even painting on screen anymore. I was being lazy. I have a tendency to listen to other people live streaming while I'm live streaming. So I forget what I'm doing other than just painting. Like, dude, you gotta focus on your stream. But I hope you're doing well. Yep, we're just hanging out. Hopefully staying. You're No, I was being lazy earlier. My wife and I were watching uh, that Lego competition with uh, who's that actor? I can't not Will Arnett. Yep, doing well. Not too bad. Uh, had a short work shift earlier, so yeah, wife and I had dinner and watched some TV, and now I'm just kind of settling into hopefully finishing this particular flower. I really want to finish this piece, but also enjoy working on it at the same time. But kind of move along. Yeah, Lego competition. It's like their holiday special. So they have like one of their past contestants paired up with the celebrity. So it's okay. Have I been painting my whole life? No, I started painting just after graduating high school, so I was probably about 18. But I did a little like painting projects in art high school art classes. I've been drawing my whole entire life though, so always always drawing. More painting than drawing nowadays, but I still try to keep up with my drawing just because it certainly helps my painting. So, did you have time today to work on anything? I know we were both in Don Drell's live stream. Yeah, another streamer I followed. I was watching their stuff, and they just they just finished their live stream. Way too many people now on YouTube live streaming. It's hard to catch everybody's stream because they're all going on about the same time. So have you had any chance? No, just did a little cleaning around the house and laid around all day being lazy. Hey, I have those days too. And try not to uh, beat myself up about them. Sometimes you just want to lay around. Or sometimes in my case, play games instead. Yeah, you will if you want to. I mean, it all comes down to choice. Sometimes that choice can be hard to make, but after a while, you get fed up with your own BS. Yeah, I mean, first step is recognizing it, right? Then you can take action. Yeah, I used to smoke weed all the time, and I was kind of forced into stopping. Uh, it can be kind of a long story, but I don't want to subject people to a story that they really aren't interested in hearing. But yeah, and I ended up stopping and haven't really looked back. I mean, I smoked a few times during my sobriety. I mean, weed isn't like hardcore or anything. Most people are doing it nowadays, but I used to smoke. Used to smoke weed constantly. So, I just had to stop because it wasn't really doing me much good since I wanted to make. Uh, I wanted to do this, and I didn't really think it was helping me get to that point. But like I said, I was kind of almost forced into stopping. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same old. So wasn't really doing much, especially as you get older. It's like, okay, what are you trying to do with yourself? It's not like you're 20 again or whatever. You got all kinds of time to just fuck off. But I don't regret it. So it was a part of my life, and now it's not. Oh, I'm not even. I'm not even watching them. I'm painting. It's just something in the background. I'd rather engage real people instead of listening to, stuff. So I don't mind talking. Yeah, it was pretty nice of you the other day to gift all those subs on Dundrill's stream. That was really cool. All right. Oh, yes. Yeah, and that's the thing. I haven't done much of that. A little bit in some people's streams, but not a whole lot. And yeah, I know what you mean. When it feels right, it's like, yeah. I just at this point in our lives, me and my wife, we're barely able to manage check to check. So I don't want to go nuts, but it's always cool to see when other people are in a place where they can give. I would certainly like to be able to do more of that. think I got that band done. We can keep adding to the next layer. So do you have any future projects you're working on? Any pottery that you plan on making or in the process of making? Man, sorry, I'm a little gassy after eating dinner, so catch me burping. I wish I had some coffee. I should have made some coffee before I started. That's all right. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are struggling, especially with the price of things going up and people's wages not really changing. Um, so it'll be interesting to see in the next few years what things are, what's going to happen. Yeah, have you heard of the all the drones and stuff on the East Coast, and then now kind of on the West Coast, and then my wife just showed me some stuff where it's like drones versus orbs, and it's like people, nobody knows what's going on, and some people are saying aliens. You know what? I don't ever look outside much. I don't think they're that interested in the Midwest at all. They're probably more concerned with the bigger cities or the big coasts where there are more cities. You have seen them? Drones or the orbs or both? They say those drones are like the size of cars. Which, yeah, I've seen images of them, but it's hard to say. Yeah, the stream I did earlier today, Laughing Girl and Wild Wolf were in, um, and Laughing Girl was talking about UFOs or UAPs, and she was a little sheepish about bringing it up, and I was like, you talk whatever, you know, you can talk about whatever you want as long as it's not hurting anybody. And I think Wild Wolf, she she was a little turned off by the talk for her own reasons. So, but who's to say? It's hard to say. You know. Yeah. They need they need all kinds of Molders and Scullys. Love the old original series. Can't recall if my wife and I started watching the new series when it came out, when they rebooted it. Was it a reboot or restart? And not sure if they're going to continue it or not. Okay, we're starting to make some progress. We're about halfway there on this flower. These paintings I'm using mostly acrylic paints, but I will also use other paints like spray paints. Uh, Sometimes hardware brand spray paints or American brand spray paints, which most American graffiti writers have a love-hate relationship with American brands, because they do nothing for the culture that pretty much kind of keeps uh, the use of spray paint going. Hey, Dondrell. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're always way too kind. Um, but I appreciate it. I'm not going to turn it down. Yep, we got the two guys in the stream tonight. Seeing them in person on screen. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm starting a new trend of overworking paintings, overwork paintings. I just keep adding layer upon layer upon layer. That'll be my claim to fame, is he just overworked all of his paintings. But now we love it. We love overworked paintings. Oh, that reminds me. You got your heater on? I need to turn my heater on. I don't know why I didn't have it going before. That's what happens. You get so caught up in the painting, you forget about it. Well, has it been 1 month already? My 1 month anniversary? That's why it's hard to part with them. Because you spend a lot of time on them and you get to know them very intimately. It's like a lover, and it's hard to give them up. But I know there's always more to come, so I don't get too attached anymore. This is a 8x8. I'm not sure if I might be able to find some 10x10 pre-stretched. What I really want to do is stop using pre-stretched, because it's not like I don't know how to stretch my own canvas. It just takes some time. But the quality of canvas for these, like, and I get these from Michaels, you know, the multi-packs from Michaels. The quality of canvas is really, like, not the best. I mean, it's like a really lightweight canvas. What does my wife do? She's either on TikTok, working, or sleeping. Usually working or on TikTok or on her phone. She's like obsessed with TikTok. Sometimes I don't know, she might drop in and just lurk in my streams. She gets TikTok getting canceled. Is it? Is America about to ban TikTok? Is the government about to ban with Trump in office, or about to be in office? Is he about to ban TikTok? He's going to do it this time. Is he going to get TikTok banned in January? Are you on TikTok? I'm not on TikTok, so I just, like, that's one more social media I don't know if I can keep up with. Definitely. that is so true, Brian. there will be. I mean, somebody's gonna have to step up and create a new TikTok. Sure, my wife will be upset. Are you talking about women? I don't even know what goes on TikTok. I mean, I know they sell a lot of stuff and people make a lot of weird videos. Yep, the internet. It is a crazy place. It's like the wild, wild west. The internet is the new wild west. Actually, space is going to be the new wild west. We're going to be going to war with China on the moon. We're going to be going to war with China on the moon. The wild, weird west. We will be breathing. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like what is that Star Wars uh, the fourth one with all the robots or clones or whatever. Be up on the moon fighting robot fights. Be having like what do they call it? Robot Wars. That show with the robots. They'll just be up on the moon, blowing each other up. That'd be kind of fun. Like you remotely control your robot from down here, and they just have like robot battles all day, all night. Yeah. Hey, Mega. Um, there's no way that's gonna stop on Earth. We're still gonna fight each other on Earth. There's no way. Especially with the number of people, we're not ever gonna stop fighting one another. I guess I'm just that much of a pessimist. Oh yeah. Have you heard about that, Dondrell? The drones that have been popping up over the big cities on the East Coast, and now they're starting to pop up on the West Coast. Like I think there was some sightings in Oregon, and then people are seeing like these orbs. Somebody had a video of one orb shooting down a drone or something. I'm like, how can you tell what's what from that far away? But they don't know what these orbs are. I don't know. Some straight up Independence Day, and we're down here. We have no idea what's going on. We're just down here dumb AF. just doing our thing. Y'all, you keep doing your thing while we have like Star Wars going on. We just, Star Wars it up out here in space. Oh, what? Well, they're saying they're not even government drones. Like that come out of the ocean or come from the ocean or come from out in the ocean. Could be the Japanese. The Japanese are taking over again. They're like, we're getting our revenge. Like we're getting our revenge. Nah, it ain't no Japanese. Oh, there was some crazy ish that's gone on recently with what is it, Syria gaining independence, and then there was a scare in South Korea where um, the president of South Korea declared martial law for like, I don't know, a week or something. It's like I didn't even hear about that until after, they reestablished uh, control with the government. It was weird. I don't know. I think they're talking about trying to impeach the president or something like that. Like, dang, man, all these people want to come back into power and be like, you know, trying to be like Hitler or Mussolini or whatever. These fascist governments just take power and just, yeah, that Korea thing, when I heard about that, I was like, what? That's crazy. Kim Jong-un's probably just sit back like, man, I don't even need to do nothing. These dudes will take themselves out. Yeah, everybody's flipping. Everybody's going crazy. They're like, man, the world's going to crap. I'm just gonna take power. I'm gonna take power and do whatever I want to do. Or people want to go back to that kind of leadership. Oh yeah, Little Rocket Man. Little Rocket Man. Funny thing is, we're so focused on these guys like Putin and Kim Jong Un, and we ain't even seeing some people that are coming up that might be even worse than them. They'll be like, "You guys been sitting on your hands too long. I'm about to take this. I'm about to take this ship and run." I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Thing with these drones is like, why isn't our government like trying to figure out what all these things are? Why aren't they sending planes up there to try and, identify these things? Especially if they're claiming that they don't belong, they're not ours. who, who are you talking about? Who's looking through their binoculars? Are you talking about Kim Jong Un? Those are all photo ops. Just a day in the life of an Un. I mean, the dude should just hop on. You think it's our drones? I wouldn't be surprised. We deny all kinds of stuff. So Why would our government all of a sudden start telling its people what's actually going on? Oh man, I'm not even man. Notice they said they didn't know where they come from, and then in the next breath they said, "We know it's not from a foreign country." Well, yeah, because there's no way we would let anything like that in our airspace if we didn't know what it was. So they're not going to be like, well, just like when those weather balloons started coming over America. It's like, are you guys trying to scare us into giving you more of our power as people? Oh, a Russian artist, huh? I know there's an artist, street artist that goes by Katsu that's been using drones to make paintings. I mean, people are doing all kinds of stuff that we don't hear about. I'm surprised they're not already. I mean, they got those little robot drones driving around on the streets in, in LA, I'm assuming. I don't know. start start tagging up Mount Rushmore. Now I can get up on the president's faces. I'm gonna give him a mustache and put a dick and balls right next to his mouth. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't seen any of that stuff where I'm at, but I've heard of it. Being in places like, I'm assuming Silicon Valley is probably a popular place where those things live. Like straight up Star Wars, uh, little R2D2s, the precursor to those type of robots. Yeah, you'll put like some virtual reality glasses on, remotely control your drone, that way. Stuff's gonna get crazy here. They'll be blown out of the sky. I'm just picturing like Star Wars where they have the big cannons and they're just shooting like ships out of the sky. Like Duck Hunt on Nintendo. Yeah, it'll be like the high end Duck Hunt with your virtual reality glasses and stuff. 10 gauge Magnum shell will do a number on a propeller. you'll have like a you'll like see a screen with your kills and you like a score. Pretty soon we won't even have to leave the house. We'll just send our little robots all over the place to do stuff for us. You can have a display of your face on the robot. Oh, what's up, Mr. Johnson? I just need like a dozen eggs and can I get a head of cabbage and I need my kombucha. You know, I need I need that kombucha I usually get. You know the one, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson's he's got his own robot. He's just chilling at home in his recliner with his virtual reality glasses on, making a sale. Oh yeah, you won't have to pay anything. It'll be all cryptocurrency. Nobody nobody will have like actual currency anymore, like physical currency. You got them credits? Yeah, I got them credits, yo. Here, I'll send you my credits. It's all in the name. It's all in the name. It's cryptic. Yeah, Bitcoin, what is it? Ethereum. It's just a way of paying for stuff. I don't think it's anything new. Gold shillings, you think so? I don't know. Once they bring back all those elements and materials from the asteroid, stuff will be worthless. Nope, it'll be worthless. They start mining these asteroids for elements. Economy is just gonna go down the tubes. They'll just flood the market with too much material. They have to be like a miner on an asteroid. Put in 10,000, get yeah. Put in 10,000, get like a penny back. More, it, more like the reverse, Dondrell. That's because the hype. It's just the hype that inflates it. And then once people like check out, they don't come back in. Then that's when the currency loses value. Because those people that jumped in, they made their money, so they jumped out real quick, cashed out. Now the currency struggles, but it looks like Bitcoin is actually doing pretty good. So yeah, we'll have to go back to trading our labor. But that'll even be harder because, once a lot of stuff goes automated, like things that can go, like, be automated, like different jobs. Yeah, barter is the way. Then you can just haggle on the value of your work, your labor, your energy. I'm just waiting for Social Security to go away. That's that's going to be a hard thing to swallow. It's like, what do you mean I put in all this work, put in all this money to Social Security, and I'm not even going to get anything? You mean the young person below me, behind me, they got to work to support me? I'm sure they do not want to do that. That's why the Republicans want to get rid of Social Security. It's not sustainable, and it's a drain on our economy. As long as you got as long, as long as you got your drone to transport all that stuff. We have a Whole Foods where I'm at. I used to work at Whole Foods. It's the only Whole Foods in all of Iowa is right here in Des Moines. And I used to work for them. Used to work in their produce department. Yeah, people would be complaining about, oh man, how come you guys don't have this or that? It's like, that stuff don't grow in Iowa, and they have to import it into the state from elsewhere, and people like Brian drive it from one place to another. I mean, if it weren't for truckers, man, you wouldn't have like more than half this stuff that comes into the store. Yeah, produce was the place, man. I love working with the produce. It's the people that you end up working for, though, man. That's the thing. Kroger, Walmart. Yeah, we don't have Kroger's here, but we definitely have Walmart. Yeah, we have an Aldi's. I think we have a couple Aldi's just within Des Moines. We just got an Aldi's just this last year up the street from us. The major grocery store here in Iowa is Hy-Vee. So I don't know if Kroger's would ever make it here. Unless Hy-Vee takes a nosedive. Yeah, I've been to in Aldi's before up in Minnesota, but we haven't used Aldi's yet here. We have Trader Joe's too, and so we mainly shop at Hy-Vee and Trader Joe's. But I know Aldi's is like a sister company to Trader Joe's. It's the young coconuts. I remember Whole Foods had the young coconuts. Very few people were buying them here. They just didn't know. They didn't know the secret to young coconuts. Man, that almost sounds like a rapper should be taking that name, Young Coconut. That'd be like a Filipino rapper or something. Somebody from the South Pacific, Young Coconut. Because aren't they young? Nobody wants to be elder coconut. Like with painters, there would be so and so the elder, and then so and so the younger. Just doesn't have that same little coconut. There you go, little coconut. Little coconut. That's hilarious. They at the shows with those t-shirt guns shooting out little coconuts. Yeah, I knew they would start to like pop. I still have this little area over here to fill in. I think this got messed up. I'm gonna paint over that bit. Yeah, man, I'd love to do this on a large scale. That'd take me like 5 years. It's been like 5 years painting. It looks like that French thing people eat. It's yellow and they put fire on top. Are you talking about what's it made with? French thing that people eat. Oh man. To me, it looks like a fish cake. You ever see a fish cake? They're usually pink. Go to an Asian grocery store, you'll see some fish cakes. Creme brulee. The yellow one does. What do you mean, Brian? By you need a lot of different stuff. Yo, creme brulee. My wife likes creme brulee. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. You seen a video one time where they were blowing up squid and they were boiling it up with ink from the squid? Have you ever had ink, squid ink? We had like, I had some squid ink pasta. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of weird. I don't know. It doesn't really. I'm not noticing any like flavor or anything, but it's kind of odd. Squid ink. Oh, they eat a lot of different stuff over there. Yeah. Snails is one thing. I don't know if I have the stomach to try snail. Frogs. Maybe a frog. I don't know. Um, yeah, snails would be that would be. I don't know. I guess if they're cooking it in a lot of butter, it's hard to say. I know if I was hungry AF, yeah, escargot. If I was hungry AF, I would probably eat it. Bugs too, like crickets and stuff. Do they do that there? Frog legs are good. Yeah, don't they say everything tastes like chicken? Everything tastes like chicken. I don't think so. Here's one. What if chicken tastes like everything else? Chicken tastes like alligator. Chicken tastes like frog. Chicken tastes like snails. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if that went dark enough. Shoot. Might have to go over that one. See, this is why I end up with more work than necessary because I forget which shade I'm supposed to be painting with. Yeah, I can't say if I've ever had anything that exotic. Klaus Schwab says that we will eat the bugs and be happy. Yeah, you might. That's all that's left to eat. You'd be swooping up bugs wherever you can get them. Exactly. If they are hungry enough, they will eat it. I'm sure there's stuff that we eat that we think is normal that people are like disgusted by or at. You won't catch me going to McDonald's anytime soon. Oh shoot! I keep not staying under my camera. I know. I'm making all kinds of rookie mistakes. I haven't been doing this YouTube thing as long though as you have, Dondrell. So I got a lot to learn. I got a lot more mistakes to make. I mean, I only got 236 subscribers, so I could make those kind of mistakes. But when you hit that 1,000 plus, can't be making those rookie mistakes. Can't be making rookie mistakes when you're trying to build that following. How bad is McD's? I don't know. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. Last time I had it, tasted like cardboard to me. Like straight cardboard. Salty cardboard. Oh, you didn't notice? I didn't make any mistakes. Who made a mistake? I'm just talking about those rookies that make them mistakes. Only 3 months? Wait, no. I thought it was longer than that. Yeah, you got your glasses on now. See how different it looks? It almost looks like embroidered, not embroidered. But then when I pull back, it kind of blends together. Well, now my camera's picking it up. August 20? No, really? You built up quite the following then within that short amount of time. I think it's a testament to your personality. You got a great personality. People they're like drawn to you. Cause when let's see, YouTube showed me your channel. Was it the, was it in September? The end of September? Maybe October sometime. It seems like I've been following you for quite a while now, but it could have been just recently. Like maybe a month and a half or 2 months. Or maybe, yeah, it's hard to say because I like, within the last year, there's been a bunch of people who are like YouTube content creators that are like artists doing their thing that I just started following this year. I think the earliest would be like this past like June. I started following somebody, and then I just started finding all kinds of people. Have you always been doing the vertical um, format then? Oh yeah, that pink is definitely dark enough now. Oh man, you must have produced a lot then. Oh, okay. And that's when things actually started taking off for you as far as gaining followers. You can't even see it. Yep, there it is in all its glory. I was trying to figure out other shapes to do. I could see if I start going bigger. If I go bigger scale, but I keep my lines at this scale, man, that's gonna be insane. I mean, I'm not talking about the amount of work that would go into it. Just like, just just seeing that on that scale, like big, but at this size, like this line weight. Yeah, that would be. I can do all kinds of stuff, but this is just the beginning for these ones. You've seen some of my older ones. The first batch of 12 I did. Dang, I need a mark where I can see where I'm supposed to put my canvas and my lights. I need to get some more lights. Man, I gotta tighten these lines up. They're not tight enough. Got all these cat hairs everywhere. Blind Dweller. Oh, let me see. That sounds familiar. Why do people remove their videos when they upload after they do them, like their lives? Why do they do that? Let me see here. Blind Dweller. That sounds so familiar. Oh, I think I seen. Yeah, I think I seen. He just got, or they. Yeah, he's got a lot of followers. I think I watched a few of these. I think certainly the Takahashi or Takashi Murakami. Maybe. Oh, I started this Auto Dix one. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm subscribed to this person. Yeah, I forgot that I was watching some of that stuff. Yeah, Chris Mars from The Replacements. Dude is. Yeah, I'm from Minnesota, so I know all about Chris Mars. Yeah, the Replacements is a great band. Um, yeah, he's their drummer. Excellent painter, amazing painter. If that's the same Chris Mars, yeah, dude is. I follow him on Instagram and stuff. Amazing painter, just crazy. Yeah, I love the Replacements. Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh, Chris Mars paints. Oh wait, he's the drummer for the Replacements. It's like, oh crap. Yeah, I love the imagery that he does and the way he paints. I mean, Dondrell, you think I do layers? This guy, his technique is so good. I think I need more of the my primary magenta. Yeah, Chris Mars, sick. I guess the story goes that his brother ended up in like mental institution. Um, so that's kind of the connection to the work is that like yeah, just the skin tones, all the glazing and yeah, his brother's schizophrenic. Yeah, yeah, they're very like psychological works, but the way he does all the skin tones and stuff, like the glazing, just amazing stuff. I think I actually went to there was a gallery in downtown Minneapolis that was representing him or showing his work, and I went to that gallery and saw some of the work in person. Just so good. Yeah, I don't usually get out to galleries much, but that was something I was like, oh shoot, I gotta check that out. Because I think by that time I was familiar with him over like Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I think at that time I was listening to a lot of Replacements too. I like this is probably like early mid 2000s. And I mean, the Replacements were a band from like the 80s. Yeah, I'd probably play some of that music if I didn't think I'd get copyrighted. My last video got copyrighted for some playing some stuff like this. I was like, really? Y'all trying to copyright get me hit with the copyright strike? Hey Brian, I don't know if you're still there. Are you familiar with Greg Simpkins? He does pretty amazing paintings too. Very detailed work, kind of like Chris's work. I mean, as far as detail, different subject matter. He started off as a graffiti artist, and now he does like fine art painting. He uses all acrylic paint. He's on YouTube. He'll post videos. Sometimes he does lives, but he usually posts videos of his work. Yeah, Greg Simpkins. He goes by Crayola. It was his graffiti name, or is his graffiti name. Actually, there's a bunch of graffiti writers that have like gone more fine art painting. Yuko. Oh. Not sure if I remember that. Is that who I was talking about before? Not the one I was just talking about, Greg Simpkins. Oh, Takahashi Murakami. Yeah, Yuko Tatsushima. Um, yeah, that dude. Oh, he's like a year younger than me. He's like my brother's age. Tatsushima. Um, that's not the right one. Tatsushima. Yeah, their work is crazy. Japanese artists always coming with the craziest stuff. Yeah, I just the big ones that are favorites of mine are Takahashi Murakami and Toshi Toshi Toshinomo Nara. Toshi. No, is that right? Nara. Toshinori. Is that? Let me see. Yoshitomo. Yeah, Yoshitomo Nara. There's another dude that goes by Mister. He does some crazy stuff for Japanese artists. He's worked with Takahashi Murakami. Um, Otto Dix, the German guy Otto Dix. He was on that guy's channel. Yeah, those guys have some real. Yeah, I think I mentioned Takahashi Murakami, but where is it? Now I lost it. Oh, it was on YouTube. Yeah, Blind Dweller had episode of Takahashi Murakami, but then the German artist Otto Dix has some crazy paintings, some really good paintings. Those German artists from the what I want to say early modernist period had some really interesting work. Probably because they went through World War One. Not Otto Dix. Definitely Murakami was who I mentioned when I brought up Blind Dweller. Yeah, he's got all the artists that are like disturbing. um, Francis Bacon, yeah, that dude. Just I remember it was probably Was it the late 90s or somewhere in early 2000s? I got into Bacon. Just amazing painter. Really tragic life story. Um, Brian Lewis. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with Brian Lewis. Is that Brian Lewis Saunders? That dude's like a contemporary. Is that who you mean? Brian Lewis Saunders? He does some interesting portrait type stuff. The Art of Darkness. Oh, he's had like some movies. Performance artist, videographer, performance poet, self-portrait painter, known for his disturbing spoken word rants, tragic art performances, and stand-up tragedy. Is he still alive? Yeah, it doesn't say he's dead. Huh. Portrait of an artist on crystal meth. So he's from Washington, D.C. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's what it says. Only self-portraits. Still, I'll check his Instagram out. He's got some very interesting stuff. Is that KRS-One? Oh, no. Oh, you mean when we were talking about the drone stuff? The artist Katsu? The graffiti, he goes by Katsu, the graffiti artist. He does spray paints with using drones. I wonder if that's who you meant. Yeah, Katsu. Not sure if I should do graffiti artist. Don't allow. No. You actually have a picture of the dude? Nope. Graffiti artist Katsu left with photographer Ari Markopoulos. Yeah. I figure, like, I don't know if I've ever seen an actual picture of the artist. I think they try to remain anonymous. Yeah, Katsu. I don't know if he's Asian. That's the name. But yeah, he's done a lot of graffiti drone artwork. He's got a specific tag that he does, which is like a skull. I don't know if the name's in the skull or what, but he does this thing. Yeah, if it had to do with the drones, that's Katsu. But you sure it wasn't Murakami? Trying to think of this other Japanese artist that does interesting like reproductions of old masterwork done in spray paint, and it's really rough. Oh, trying to think of some young Japanese artists. Are you talking about Murakami? Beksinski? I can't even say the name right. Blind Dweller, where the hell is... Blind Dweller, where are all your videos at? Oh, he even has... I didn't know he had... I figured that's why you brought up the name Chris Mars, because he has a video of Chris Mars. I didn't even see that. I'm gonna have to watch that one. Oh, here's one. He has Shintaro Kago. The bizarre manga art of Shintaro Kago. Yeah, that dude does some crazy stuff. Yeah, the Dream Worlds of Beksinski. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I gotta watch this guy's channel some more. He's got a bunch of great artists he's done stuff on. He's getting the... How do you say his first name? Zidzilal? Lal? It's from Poland. Crazy. He's murdered by some... Beksinski. Yeah, Zidzil, Zidzilal, Zidzil, Zizisla, Zizisla. Hmm. Yeah, my guess is Zizisla, Zizisla, Zizisla. I don't even know if he mentions his first name. Zesty coleslaw. Hey, that works for me. The King of Dark. What do you call him? The King of Dark something. A lot of comments people have made on that video. Probably seen some of his work before, but did not know who this guy was. Oh, Hieronymus Bosch. He did some crazy paintings too. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What year was Bosch? Hold on. Okay, so he was Dutch. 1516. Oh, that's when he died. Doesn't say when he was born though. Doesn't say when he was born, huh? So they have 1450. Hertogen Bosch died 1516. Let me see here. So he was. His pessimistic, fantastical style cast a wide influence on northern art of the 16th century, with Pieter Bruegel the Elder being his best known follower. Those Dutch painters, man. Oh yeah, I mean, most of us artists so influenced by those early painters. Oh yeah, I think Jan van Eyck, Jan van Eyck. I think he might have been a court painter. Jan van Eyck, Flemish painter, 1390 to 1441. Early early innovator for I think oil painting. Who let's see, who was one of the early innovators of what became known as early Netherlandish painting and one of the most significant representatives of early Northern Renaissance art. He invented oil painting. This dude, Jan van Eyck, invented oil painting. That's crazy. To be the person, I don't know, and to because I'm sure people were doing stuff like egg tempera. Oh man, what else? Egg tempera. Let's see. Egg tempera. Maybe alongside oil painting. Permanent fast drying painting medium consisting of pigments mixed with water soluble binder medium, usually glutinous material such as egg yolk. Term tempera is derived from the Italian dipingere tempera, paint in distemper. My Latin sucks. Related technique has been used also in ancient and early medieval paintings. So before the Renaissance, you had the medieval paintings. And oil paint replaced tempera in Italy around 1500. And I'm assuming that's when Jan van Eyck came onto the scene. Well, he was 1390 to 1441, so yeah, because he has this famous painting portrait, the Arnolfini portrait, oil on oak. So it's Arnolfini and his bride, who's pregnant. There's a mirror, so they're on either side of a mirror in the background. Just amazing painting. Supposedly, I think the artist, you kind of see the artist in the mirror in the background, which is very small mirror. Yeah, Jan van Eyck. I think this got a little too dark, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it because I don't want to do too much changing of this. So it is 11:07. I know my wife has to work at 6 a.m. in the morning, so she doesn't want me sleeping in the room while she has to be on the phones because she says I snore during the calls she has to take. But I'll probably stay up till midnight because I want to keep moving along on this painting. Man, Mega showed up for like 1 second and then disappeared. Unless you're still here, Mega. Yeah, Mega said hi. Like, I don't even know if you could show the timestamps. Yeah, 9:49, almost 10 o'clock. Yeah. Dang, Mega, I'm sorry. You said hi, said hello, Mega, and that was it. Hope you're doing okay. Let me turn the timestamps off, though. Man, I don't even know. Do I? Well, I do have the reactions on. Man, how do you invent oil painting? I mean, are you the guy that's actually producing linseed oil? Or that process is just... Why would they... Let me see, linseed oil. Wikipedia is mad at me because I'm not donating to them. And I use them all the time. Wiki, I've donated to you a bunch of times, so... Linseed oil. He must have been thinking about it a lot. Let's see. They don't have like a history on linseed oil on this wiki. Linseed oil, also known as flaxseed oil or flax oil, in its edible form, is a colorless to yellowish oil obtained from the dried, ripened seeds of the flax plant. Linum usitatissimum. Cannot pronounce that word very fast. The oil is obtained by pressing, sometimes followed by solvent extraction. How come they don't have like an approximation of when such process came into being? It's used to bind wood dust, cork particles, and related materials in manufacture of the floor covering linoleum. After its invention in 1860. Ooh, makes me want to do some lino cuts. That's something I wanted. I'll probably try to do like a lino cut print stream. I haven't done one of those in a while. Yeah, if you already have the pigment, and if you're, I'm assuming probably used egg tempera. So all you need is a binder. And if you're familiar with linseed oil, I'm not sure what they were using it for at the time, or, you know, a lot of these guys, they're like the ones that, you know, I'm assuming worked with the materials or created the materials. I mean, that's why they're artists. Nowadays, we just go to the store and we buy it, or buy it already pre-made in paint form. But I mean, if all that went away, you'd have to make your own materials again. You'd have to boil your own linseed oil. people know how to do that. See, that's the type of stuff they should be teaching you in art school. I don't even know if they teach you that stuff in art school anymore. Shoot, I never even gone to art school, so I can't really say what kind of stuff they teach you, but I'm sure not a lot of people are signing up for how to make linseed oil class. I bet that process stinks. not like not like in a smelly way, not like in a bad way, but it might be bad in that way too. Ooh, the light here is just too glaring too much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start using my dark quinacridone magenta, because I'm going pure primary magenta right now. Yeah, I'm mixing it. So I'm adding, so what I had, yeah, I wish, this is why I was doing a lot more horizontal streaming, so you can see more of my work area. So yeah, basically I started off with this, I had zinc white, probably the worst white ever. It serves its purposes, and I was using light magenta, so I started off with a slight mix of a little bit of light magenta and zinc white for these early stuff, and then I just add a little bit more as I go. I'm so used to mixing my own paint or colors together, so it doesn't bother me that I have to mix. It's actually kind of fun for me, and just seeing the different variations come about just through mixing. But yeah, I don't, maybe I need to put it up top and do it that way, because I kind of want people to see what I'm doing, because you don't really see it off screen. Especially if people who are like not familiar with color mixing and they kind of get intimidated by it. And that's why most people will just kind of go straight from the tube. Like they buy the colors that they want and go straight from the tube. But there's so much color diversity that you can get just from mixing your own colors together. And you can, if you know how to mix certain colors, you only need like, you only need basically a white, some kind of blue, some kind of like red or magenta, and some kind of yellow. And blue, depending if you want warm or cool blue. Same with reds. Well, if you start going warm with red, it starts to become like orangish. But then you get kind of more purples if you go cooler. Or violets. Not violets. What would be a cool red? But yeah, because there's so many things that go into color mixing. I mean, you got color value, you get which pretty much would be considered hue, and you got temperature. You got color temperature, either cold or warm. Um, yeah, saturation. So how uh, how much um, oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? How much pure color versus like muted. Yeah, brilliance, brightness, yeah, value. Most of the time, you don't even need black. If you know what you're doing, you can create dark colors just with the right colored paints. You don't even need a black. Sometimes black is just too much for a painting. Even like the whites, like zinc white, um, titanium white. I know there's other whites, flake white, I think, which I don't know if they make flake white for acrylics, but even the whites have warm or coolness to them. Like titanium white is like a cooler white. Yeah, there's so much to color mixing. And I can see why people are turned off or intimidated by it, but even for me, I'm still learning about color and color mixing, especially when it came to like temperature, colors temperature. It's only been probably within the last, I don't know, few years that I really started paying attention to that. But I think I kind of intuitively grasped that, even if I didn't realize or understand it like academically or technically. And the funny thing is, I've never gone to school for painting, mainly self. And I like this word that another creator, uh, he goes by Emmett. His name's Emmett Ferguson. He's on YouTube. I like how he described it as self-guided and not self-taught. Yeah, there's another guy on YouTube that's great, has great content as far as oil painting is concerned. His name is, he goes by I'm Painting Badly. He's on YouTube and Twitch. I think his main thing was on Twitch, but he does simultaneously uh, stream on both Twitch and YouTube. And he does oil painting. He's out of Illinois, and he's a fountain of information as far as oil painting is concerned. And he's only been painting for maybe 3 years now. Um, but the guy is well educated. Um, he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, self-guided versus self-taught. To me, self-taught means you were the guy that invented everything. You had nobody that preceded you as far as the information that you're gathering. Self-guided to me makes more sense because even if you don't go to school, you're the one that's seeking out that information. I mean, school just packages it for the people that want to learn. There's so many different ways to learn, you know, but the most accepted way is to go to school, you know, art school, college, whatever. Yeah, the guy I am painting badly, he mixes his own oil paints, well, most of his own oil paints. He gets the pigments and he mixes his own and packages it. He was talking about getting an actual machine so that he can make more paint, so that he can actually sell the paints that he makes to people. Because he already does make his own watercolors, and he sells those on his um, what do they call it, fourth wall site. I keep going off screen, but at least you're kind of seeing what I'm doing. This thing's getting in the way though, and it's getting a little hot in here. Whew, turn that off a little bit. Gotta stay hydrated. It's probably good I didn't make any coffee. This stuff is too watery. I added too much water. This is why I end up with having to do a lot more layers. It's because I add too much water sometimes. Actually, I should probably be using acrylic medium instead of water to thin my paints. Oh, also, with I'm painting badly, he doesn't use solvents. He uses only oil, like linseed oil, to thin his paints. So he does not, he's like one of the few people that I've encountered that does not use solvents. And as far as like cleaning his brushes, he just leaves them in oil. Yeah, I'm underscore painting underscore badly. Check him out. He's great. Dude's funny. He does like trivia stuff, um, having to do with art, oil. he only paints in like a impressionistic manner. You won't ever see him do like, and he does paint from life too. He'll set up still lives and stuff, but he paints from photos. Um, but he does a lot of still lives, which is pretty cool to see. Um, and he has a pretty interesting sense of humor. Little dark, I guess you'd say at times. Um, he has a pretty good following for the people that follow him. I just found him not much before I found Dondrell. Maybe like a few weeks before Dondrell, maybe a month. So I'm pretty relatively new to his channel. But you'll see me all up in his chat. Yeah, great, great content creator if you're interested in oil paints at all. And like I said, a fountain of knowledge. And he doesn't have a problem if you have questions. Uh, like he's constantly repeating the information that most everybody that's been following him for a while knows about to new people that come to his channel. And he's like really willing to share that information. He's not like, oh, you got to go through my paywall and buy my book and all this. He's freely sharing the information that he knows. Gosh darn it, I just swiped that. That's alright. As long as it doesn't go over the areas I already painted, that is fine. Yeah, if you can, follow him on YouTube because he's trying to build his following on YouTube. He has a bigger following, not super huge, but he has a lot bigger following on his Twitch than his YouTube. But he's trying to grow his following on YouTube. Yeah, he'll do like paint mixing streams where he mixes. If he starts to get low on his colors, he'll do a paint mixing stream. Gosh dang it. He'll do oil paints. He'll do watercolor paints. He's done some color mixing streams. His last few streams, he's been doing the one before this last one he did had to do with a certain style of painting from like, oh, was it the Renaissance? Where they do like a value painting and then you do all the glazing, color glazing on top of that. That was something new that he did. Very different from what he usually does, which is alla prima, which is basically painting wet on wet. And he'll do a painting, which is pretty amazing. start to finish in a single stream. So it might be like a 5 hour long stream. I think the longest he's gone was like 7 hours maybe. And he'll like finish like a piece in um, that amount of time, which is pretty incredible for somebody that's only been painting 3 years. But he loves painting. All right, it's this one that's bugging me here because I swiped it with my finger. Here, let me type it in the chat for you. You could just copy. I think you should be able to copy and paste it. Hold on, my earbud just died on me. Actually, I'm not even using it. I don't think he does any uppercase. Maybe he does. Here, let me see. How do I need to open another window. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the, okay, so this is how it's spelled. He doesn't have the apostrophe, which I thought he did. It's not capitalized though. Come on. No, I don't want you capitalizing. No, it's not supposed to be capitalized, you stupid, stupid thing. There you go, Brian. That's how he spells it. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, actually, no, it's not even like that. It's this. Here. This is his actual. There's no underscores. This is how he does it. There's no underscores. Yeah, it's all just, it's at I'm painting badly, all one word. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's 2 away from 500 subscribers. Yeah, dude, amazing. I'm so happy I found this guy's channel. I definitely learned. I've been oil painting for a while, but definitely still learned a lot from watching his channel. Yeah, I might try to do an oil painting stream one of these times. I'm not going to paint like he does, but I definitely want to try painting without using any solvents, just strictly oil, linseed oil. Because any painting I've done oil, I've always used solvent as a cleaning and thinning medium. And solvents can, according to him, solvents can cause your work to deteriorate or lessen the longevity of your painting over time, which is crazy because you see oil paintings from, from the dawn of oil painting. But I think conservators also managed to keep those paintings looking really good. So yeah, he's a huge advocate for conservation as far as materials and stuff like that. Oh, he also uses lead um, in his work, lead lead paint, which when he has to mix it himself, he has to wear a respirator. I think he worked in engineering most of his life, so he's pretty knowledgeable in that sense. So I think when he came into oil painting, it just kind of, it was natural for him as far as learning all this stuff. And um, I guess from somebody with an engineering background, it'd probably make a lot more sense as far as materials and stuff are concerned. It's almost midnight already. Got 22 minutes. Yeah, lead. Actually, that using lead in your paint, um, uh, what is it? Lengthens the longevity of the work. That's why they used to use lead in paint. It's not like if you're really careful, you know, as long as people aren't trying to suck on your paintings or anything, I think you should be okay. And a lot of the pigments, according to him, like cadmiums and stuff, aren't as toxic as people believe they are, because you have to ingest quite a bit of that stuff for you to actually become sick. You probably still want to wear gloves when you're oil painting. I know I was terrible of not, and notorious for not using any kind of hand protection when I painted, but I didn't use lead in any of my paints. Yeah, don't chew the paintings. There's a running joke on his channel, especially on his Twitch channel, about not eating the paint, but everybody's like always saying, "Oh, eat the paint, eat the paint." Yeah, go ahead, eat the paint. You've just been squeezing it straight out of the tube into your mouth. All right, so I got 20 minutes left because I would love to paint all night, and I know I could paint all night, but want to be respectful to the wife and not cause her problems in the morning. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of this quinacridone. Here we go. Quinacridone magenta. So this is a little dark that I'm adding to my primary magenta. So I guess all of these were within the magenta family. Again, I probably added way too much water. Yeah, don't add black. If you're trying to darken your paints, don't add black. Black is reserved for certain things. I mean, if you want to like dull your paints, mute your paints, black is a good way to do that. You got to remember certain blacks too have a certain tint to them, whether it's like blue or green or purple maybe. So once you start mixing colors in with them, it changes the probably the color itself, not just like the temperature of the color. So, oops, getting. All right, Brian, thanks for joining me. You have a good night. I'll catch you in another stream somewhere on the internet. And thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Um, it's nice to have somebody to speak with. I think mainly I was talking to you. And that's the problem with this magenta quinacridone. It is more of a transparent color. So we'll see how dark it'll get. I mean, granted, I'm working with the black underneath it, so. Off screen again. 1980s lo-fi hip-hop radio. How to feel happier today. Chill beats to work to and study. I don't know. Sorry guys, that was off screen because I was trying to see. guys, about 13 minutes. Can I get this band done in 13 minutes? I should be able to. Even though it is really thin, kind of wet. Gotta keep an eye on where my hand's at. And we will get back on this tomorrow. I guess if I have to get up early with my wife, I'll probably make breakfast and then for us, and then probably just jump right on in and try to finish these flowers. But I will probably have to do a digital drawing stream, kind of get that started for the book stuff. So I already started it, so kind of want to start focusing on that, even though I'd love to kind of keep working on finishing this flower painting. Sorry guys, I'm like again off my mark. Be careful, don't put your finger in the wet paint. Okay guys, I know I'm doing the countdown thing, but we got 9 minutes. So certainly this is the last band I will be laying down tonight. Okay, guys. I don't think I want to do too much more because it's still kind of loosey-goosey wet. It is 7 minutes to midnight. I guess we'll leave it at that for now. We'll come back in the morning and finish. Hey, Wild Wolf, good morning. You're just catching me at the very tail end of this painting session. So I was working on this red stuff, pinkish red, magenta-y stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you had got some good sleep. Because I'm about to do that. But I'll be back in the morning. Probably sometime maybe before noon, maybe 9 o'clock. So that would be around 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. your time. Oh, you slept badly? Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope that means your day doesn't go bad. Yeah, sometime, yeah, in your afternoon, which will be morning for me, I will probably stream. And then probably all throughout the day, I have the next 3 days off from work, so I'll be doing a lot of painting and working on the book art. So it may mix up the streams so that keep things interesting and not one thing or the other. My wife is texting me that the dog has to go poop. I am getting the dog has to go poop text. But yeah, so I hope you have a better day than what you got for sleep, Wild Wolf. And maybe I will catch you in a stream, if not mine, somebody else's or yours. Yeah, I do too, Wild Wolf. I hope your day goes better than your sleep for sure. But that's what we did. Yeah, we got quite a bit done. Yep, kind of a star pattern. Yep, along with the... I wish I would have did the star one and one of these other ones, but you know what? We're just kind of winging it. There's really no plan other than coloring it in. I kind of have a simple plan to this one so far. And then we have to do this corner right here. And then fill in the leaves and then the background. So I kind of have a loose plan for how I'm going to do those. And hopefully I don't ruin it. But yeah, thank you, Wild Wolf. I appreciate that. And so yep, I better go take care of the dog. Have a good day, Wild Wolf. You take care, and thanks Brian Thomas and Don Drill, and even Mega showed up for a second. Thank you guys for stopping through. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, you know. It's not just me sitting here talking to the void. And I also get to share this stuff with y'all. So have a good evening, afternoon, or day, wherever you're at. And thanks again, guys. And until next time, bye for now. Bye-bye.